Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 7 of Through the Mists. We are down one mana today, and our heart goes out to her today as she says goodbye to her pupper as he heads over the Rainbow Bridge. It's so sad. But I have Lilith and Twiggy and Dizzy with me today, so we're gonna forge ahead through this crazy manor that seems to have perhaps a will of its own, or perhaps there are spirits lingering here. Just a quick recap. Last time you guys decided to go around and kind of find the various portraits because some of them had been changing or had the same people in it across the years, and so you just kind of wanted to do a comparison. Does that sound right? Okay. And while you were doing that, someone had headed into what looked like a master bedroom. I believe that was Lilith, yeah. And you'd noticed that there was like a weird breathing sound in there, and on the bed there was like a dip as though somebody had laid there for a long time. Investigating it, some kind of zombie-ish creature had crawled out. Yeah, and so battle was done with that. You managed to put it down, hopefully for its last time. And then I think everyone headed into, there was like a larger study that Dizzy had seen a giant eyeball staring into, which then disappeared. And I'm pretty sure that's pretty close to where we ended. Does that sound correct?
Sounds about right.
All right.
Sounds about right. Mm-hmm.
So as we begin, you're in the study. There's a dim light kind of forcing its way through these grimy and murky windows because you'd thrown all of the curtains open to see what was outside and search for this eyeball that Dizzy swore was outside. What do you all do?
Such a good question.
Everyone's like, no, you go first.
I think I want to run out into the hallway and gather all of the portraits from the hallway and bring them into the room just for funsies.
Okay. And while Lilith is doing that, Dizzy, what are you doing?
I'm gonna, I guess, keep looking out the window to see if I notice anything strange.
Okay. And Twiggy, at one time, I believe before the battle with the zombie, you had been breaking furniture up trying to start a fire in here. What are you doing now?
I think I am still complaining about there being a lack of kitchen and lobster.
Okay. So as you flit around and Dizzy staring outside and Lyra goes out, you're flitting around and you're like talking really to Lyra because she's the one right next to you, and you look away over to where Lilith walked out of the room, and you look back to continue asking where the kitchen is, and Lyra is gone.
Oh my god. Not again.
There was no sound, there was no flash of light or movement or anything. She just disappeared.
Probably went to the kitchen.
As one would.
As one would.
Yep.
Well, Lilith is going to be done with transporting photos, noticing that Lyra is gone.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to try and find her. So we have not been to the kitchen yet. Maybe that's where we need to be.
I've been saying that a long time now.
So you want to try and find the kitchen?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Where do you think the kitchen is?
Oh, downstairs?
Yeah.
Somewhere?
Well, we've been everywhere upstairs, haven't we?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I thought it would be in here, but it's not, so it has to be downstairs.
Yep, we're heading downstairs.
Okay. I actually need to make sure where the kitchen is.
There is no kitchen. Welcome to hell.
You
What
can
a
smell
terrible
cooking lobster, and you just can't find the kitchen.
That's a sick joke. It's just a sick joke.
Sick! All right, let me move you downstairs as everyone heads back down the stairs. All right. So I'm going to grab you guys and put you there. Lyra is currently off doing something else. You come back down into this entry foyer.
Right.
Nothing's really changed. Where do you want to go? You have been to the right. There was like a study there that had mounted deer heads and such. You had been, I believe, in the room. Maybe not. No, I don't think you have been in this room. You went into the dining room.
That's where Lyra
we
was
went in the
abducted.
dining room. Twiggy was in this center room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
And
here.
you've
Yep.
been into the beginning of this hallway. I don't believe you went north from there. Does that sound right?
Well, that sounds about right. And
Okay.
I will say, because there's 2 tables on this side of the house, the kitchen should be very close to those 2 tables somehow.
Okay.
So my vote is to go back into the hallway and check out those rooms.
Okay. Everybody down with that?
I will follow. Yep.
All right. So you do notice there are many more portraits in this hallway. Depending on how much you want to stop here, you can figure out what they are, or you can continue on looking for the kitchen.
I would like to check out the portraits.
Okay. I need a random portrait generator.
I bet you they exist.
Let's check. Google for the win. Random portrait.
It's looking majestic. Family hound with child.
Oh, these are like generated portraits. That's funny too.
Oh.
Yeah. This person does not exist.com.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is great. Okay, so the first one, this one right to the right next to Lyra on the left-hand side. You're looking at it. It's kind of strange, actually. It looks like a statue's head with a house in the background.
Does it look familiar in any way?
Not at all.
Okay.
Oh, you stop. Boop. There we go.
Alright, statued head with a big house.
The one just to the right of that is... Sorry as I find my... Where's my type tool? There you are. It's 5 plants. They're just like laid out in a row, growing from smallest to largest, and none of them seem to be all that healthy.
Wow. So they really must love those plants to get a portrait of 5 sick plants. That's amazing.
Well, I mean, they might be special plants. I mean, some plants have a lot more to say and do than other plants, and
Sure.
yeah.
On this side, the first one on the top or to your left is it's a bridge going off into the fog, and then the one down from that is a couple in an embrace. It is that couple, the guy with the handlebar mustache and you're assuming it's his wife.
We would like to think so.
This one is a group of elk. And this one closest to Twiggy and Dizzy, is a forest. And just because you're gonna get up here, let's do this one as well. Oh, interesting. Maybe I shouldn't say a seal that looks like a dragon. It is a, what's another word for seal and not the or kind?
Oh, like
Emblem?
a wax seal or an emblem?
Yeah, an emblem. We'll go with emblem. And then there's two more real quick.
Wow, I picked the most tedious, like, hobby to look through this house and all of the portraits.
I
No,
think we
they
should
are
collect them.
cool. They are
We should
cool.
collect them and sell them.
We'll have an art show afterwards. Don't worry about it. Don't worry where we got it. There was nobody there, really. None of these are haunted. I promise.
No, they are haunted. That's what makes them more valuable.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay,
whole
as you continue
market.
on, this first one on the right is a woman in a red dress. It is not the woman that you've seen other images of, nor is it the woman, the half-elven woman that was at the pond. This one is of dogs playing billiards. And which way do you want to go from here?
Have you seen that somewhere before? Weird. I'd like to check out this room.
Okay. Let me just
Down the
verify.
hallway. And
Yeah,
to the left.
Big double doors.
Let me verify those doors are accessible to you. I believe that they are. Yes, they are. As you open them, a kind of musty smell wafts out. It's not that like scent of rot like it was upstairs and like fungus and stuff. This is more just like dusty, still air that's been trapped for too long. And inside you see, I don't believe there's much light. There's just a little bit of light coming in through the north. So this end is just dimly lit. But Lilith, you do notice that there's like cracks in the floor, like pieces of floorboard have broken and fallen in. And as you step in, there's like a groan to the floor. Almost like the floor in here has been slowly deteriorating, whereas in other places in the house it's been, for the most part, holding up.
Is it like not windy, but are there little air leaks through the floor at all?
Do you want to go in and check?
Yeah, I want to go in and check.
And while you're
Please.
heading in, Twiggy, what are you doing?
Nomini Scartode. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm just gonna kind of, I guess, flit. I'll just flit across. I don't see a kitchen here. But I'm sticking close because I can't see in the dark.
Yeah.
So I'm sticking close, but I'll kind of flit ahead a little bit.
Okay. That actually reminds me. Dizzy, did you... By this point, your dancing lights would have disappeared. Did you want to recast those?
Yeah, I'll recast it.
Okay. I'm going to snag them from the other map real quick. Dancing lights. Oh. What you doing there, Roll 20?
Nothing.
There we go. Like pasted it instead of pasting it, just like drug me to another spot of the map. That was weird. All right, so can you move that, Dizzy?
I can.
Awesome. Perfect. All right, so you just put it where you'd like to. You want it to follow Twiggy around?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, so are you also heading in here, Dizzy?
Yeah.
Okay. So you all notice pretty much the same thing, except for the floor doesn't groan under Twiggy because you're flitting, correct? You're not walking. You do notice to the far end of the room, there is kind of a raised area. Looks kind of like a stage for those of you who have, I mean, I feel like everyone, having been to the carnival, it's pretty obvious what this is. It's a stage for like a band.
Is there anything else that we can discern from this room?
Are you heading up towards the windows?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll head up toward the windows.
As you walk closer, you do notice that there are cracks in the windows, and a few like little shards of paint of the panes have like fallen in or out. So it does look like the air should be moving through here, but yet you remember when you came in, it was very still and musty.
Gross. All right. Well, I'm not too terribly interested in this room. I'm gonna turn back around and start heading to the door and see if anyone else wants to find the kitchen.
Okay. As you step off of the stage, a hollow, mocking voice reaches you, echoing from far away. I'll give you a simple choice, my misguided knights. You can join Lady Silvra, and I'll entomb you within my fortress's walls. Or forsake your commander, bear witness to her execution, and then walk free to tell all of Dranzorg's justice. My mercy knows but a moment, friends. Choose! But choose wisely.
Oh, Lilith is gonna look around like, what the actual heck was that? And actually speak out, like, where's our friend?
Okay. Dizzy, what do you do?
I'm just gonna stand on the stage
Okay.
and just look around.
And Twiggy, what are you doing?
Do any of those names mean anything to Twiggy?
Nothing.
Man.
Where's the kitchen?
Okay. As you shout out, "Where's the kitchen?" there's a moment of silence, and then the entire room begins to vibrate with this ear-splitting scream that I'm going to not do because I'm going to be nice to your eardrums.
Yeah, thank you.
As that happens, these 3 windows each shatter. And as you hear the cracking, they maintain their cohesion, like they stay up as a window, but you hear this cracking noise and like almost like clouds or something begin to seep in to the sides of them, coloring them. So like this almost like what am I trying to how do I explain this? Almost like ink dropped into water, how it just kind of billows into each of these little frames of glass. And Lilith, you realize the one in the middle looks pretty much like you, and just to the left of that is Dizzy, and Twiggy is the one to the right. One on the left remains the way it is and does not change. You do notice that each of you looks worried, perhaps frantic, as though you're trying to push your way out of this glass. What do you do?
I want to hit it with Moonbeam.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the damage for Moonbeam.
2d10.
Yeah. So Moonbeam is a 5-foot cylinder, or is it a 10-foot cylinder?
Let me see.
Oh, there it is, 5-foot cylinder. Yeah.
Radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered within where I put it.
Can you click where you want to put that?
Yes. Right around the windows. So is that where the windows are?
Yeah. So if you put it there, you'd actually hit both the one that looks like you and the one that looks like Dizzy. Is that what you want to do?
I mean, we're taking the house down. I don't know. Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So this like shaft of light just erupts down, and for a moment you almost feel like you can hear screaming, and it looks like the versions of you in the glass are like closing their eyes against this brilliant light. And Dizzy, what do you want to do?
Let's see. Could I guess, swing at it with my rapier?
Okay. Which one do you want to swing at?
The one that looks like me.
Gotcha.
I'm deeply offended by this version of myself. I deny it completely.
So I mean, it's still, and so it's not all that hard to hit. You hit it, a large chunk of it falls out, like to the outside, and I'm assuming you want to like kind of like move around the moonbeam to do that, and then step back away. Okay. As you step away, like it almost looks like the Dizzy in the mirror is looking down at this hole that's been like punched through itself. Twiggy, what do you do?
Well, avoiding the moonbeam. Although I do like the way it gives me a little extra light here, you know. I'm gonna go and just flit in front of my other person. Changelings. I know, changelings. Clearly a changeling. I've seen this one before. Check myself out, and
both you and the mirror you are like, yeah.
Hey.
Looking good.
So.
Look at me.
That's right.
Looking at you.
Yeah. You look particularly venomous. Yeah. No one's gonna eat you. No.
That it?
Yeah. I'm gonna just see what it does. Gonna run through my my changeling test to see if it's that, or then we have to move on to dangerous magic test.
Okay. So as you're checking it out, for a moment it's kind of checking you out back, and then it puts its paw up against like the glass, even though it is the glass, but it looks like it's reaching out for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then the color just like drains out of it, and now it just looks like broken glass. That like shape of you is still kind of there, but it's not nearly as obvious now that the color is gone. And the rest of them, as Lilith's light burns away at it, the color also bleeds away. And again, the shapes, now that you know what they are still obvious, but they're not quite so recognizable.
Well, we did it. We beat it.
You totally beat it.
Destroyed it. Good job, everyone.
Huzzah!
What exactly did we beat?
I don't. I'm not certain.
Changelings. Changelings. We weren't exchanged. I mean, there was an attempt there.
I
No?
think the house is haunted, and I think that was an attempt to scare us.
Scare us.
Yes.
When you say haunted, what exactly do you mean by haunted? Like...
Well, I mean, we did have to deal with like a skeleton guy, and right now we're looking at ourselves in windows. I mean, I think it's meant to freak us out.
You know what would be really freaky?
Hmm.
That kitchen doesn't have any lobster.
What kind of kitchen doesn't
We
have
don't
lobster?
even know if there's a kitchen.
There has to be. This is a house. Houses have kitchens. And kitchens in houses always have lobster. Always. This is a fact.
Always.
Yeah. I mean, well, that's how it is back home. I don't know about this place, but gotta get out of this place real quick if they don't have that.
We don't even know where we are.
Well, I'm sure we can figure that out. Is there like a almanac or an encyclopedia somewhere that I'm sure there'll be something in there that'll tell us where we are? That's how those things work, right? Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, I haven't seen anything, but I haven't been looking.
Would you like to continue on looking for the kitchen, or are you going to
Yes.
look for books?
Kitchen is Twiggy's #1 priority.
Okay.
He's going to find that thing, and it's going to be glorious.
All right. Which way are you going?
You said go back at the way we came in, right, Lilith?
Hello,
the door?
baby.
No, that's a door.
You came in this door.
Oh, we came in through here. Okay. Now, these are big old double doors. Are those different than this door here? Like, is this like these decorative of some sort, or?
They are nice doors, but I mean, it's pretty much like what you've seen throughout.
And then there's another door up here, yeah?
There is another door up there. Yep.
I don't know. What do you think? Where should we go?
How about this one?
All right.
All right.
So just to clarify, you want this one?
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
That's
Fireball.
my final answer.
Hey, so that disembodied voice was saying something about a somebody and somebody place. Anybody catch those words?
Do I recall what that was?
Why don't you? I mean, there's a lot being kind of spewed out. Why don't you all make a group intelligence check?
Okay.
That's my strong suit.
Intelligence. How smart am I?
And you weren't particularly like, what's going on? Waiting for a voice to show up so I can pay attention to it.
Wow. It's a natural 20.
Super
It's a 19.
intelligent.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah, but it's a natural 20.
Right.
-1.
Yeah. Together you can remember that there was mention of a Lady Silvra and essentially asking whether you're going to join her or not. And then a Dranzorg.
But that's not the name of the lady with the sword that did the thing that brought us here.
No. Her name is something else.
And the Zorn? Jorn?
Hey.
Ah, crap. Sorry, I can't think of her name right now.
That's all right. The grumpy woman. The grumpy
Right.
woman with the sword.
But you definitely know that is not her name.
Well, let's see here.
Isolde. Her name is Isolde.
It's sold.
Big yawns.
Well,
That hair, I swear.
She's got a mohawk.
Awesome!
Just how it grows.
All right. Lilith, are you going first?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So as you open the
That-
door, it does open in, and it kind of like you hit something that scrapes against the floor. Make a strength check. Or an athletics.
Let's see. I'm pretty
Nice.
strong.
Yeah, I had a had a feeling you'd be able to do it. So as you push it open, you realize there's like debris, like just broken wood that maybe looks like table wood. Like as you're kind of looking at it, there's like maybe a piece of a table leg and like a corner of a table. There's a piece of a chair. You're just like pushing it open, and as you push it open, you notice that the inside of this room just looks like it's completely filled with broken debris. You notice that there are pots and pans just kind of scattered everywhere, and a large iron rack that they had probably hung from has crashed down onto the ground. And you do notice that there's a large iron stove built into the northern wall, and there are several doors that lead from this room.
We found the kitchen, you guys. Twiggy, I know you're excited.
doesn't look like a kitchen.
Do you want me to label the rooms as we go? I don't know if that'll help you all or not.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna flit in. I'm gonna try and figure out where they keep the lobster.
You take a deep scent, and you don't smell any food. Go ahead and make me a perception check, though, and you have advantage on this one.
Does it roll twice or does it roll once?
I only got one from you.
All right. Well, let's see here. Perceiving.
Excellent. There is a scent in here. It doesn't remind you of food, but you've smelled it recently in this house. It reminds you kind of when you went up the chimney.
Like smoky.
Like
Soot.
kind of sooty, but like not just soot. There's another scent to it, and you didn't really catch it before. Like when you followed Lyra up when she was drug up the chimney before, but it's more like an undertone to this sooty scent that is lingering with it.
Well, maybe this is like the show kitchen. They have like an actual functional kitchen in one of these other doors. Does smell a little weird though. Maybe Lyra's been through here.
Twiggy, as you're like talking, all of a sudden this overpowering scent of lobster and some kind of baked like cornbread or something just erupts in the room. And right here is like a loaf. It looks kind of like it has chunks of lobster sticking out of the top that are just dripping in butter.
Yes.
And then the bottom is like some kind of like crumbly, not cake, but more like a cornbread.
myself to that right there. Spoils of persistence. See, they knew they were coming. They knew we were coming. It's tradition. Lobster, kitchen, house. This is how they do it. This is how you guys do it, right?
So you're gonna dive in and start eating it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Can I look to see if this is like real or
How would you determine if it was real? What is real?
I'm not sure. But I am very skeptical currently.
Like, if you want to touch it to see if it's solid, you can do that. If you want to do some kind of check to determine if it's definitely not it's not an illusion, because like, obviously, it's like Twiggy is eating it, he can feel it, he can taste it, you can tell, because he's just like Twiggy, it is quite delicious.
He's a messy eater too. It's just everywhere.
But you could possibly do like an Arcana check to see if there's an illusion on it, or
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
An Arcana check.
Dizzy, it looks real. You've seen magic that can summon food before. You're not sure who cast it, but you're pretty sure this is actual food.
Okay.
And
I will
go
let
ahead.
Twiggy enjoy himself then.
Okay.
I'll offer you some. I mean, I'm not going to eat the whole thing myself. It's probably my size.
It is a little larger than you, actually.
Yeah, so I can't eat this whole thing. I will put a major dent into it, but I will offer it to the rest of you, as it is quite lovely and tradition.
Lilith, what do you do?
Lilith is getting kind of impatient with these games that this house is playing with her.
Okay.
So she, in her loudest voice, is going to boom out, "Where's our warrior? And stop playing with us. What is it that you want?
Okay.
Be plain."
Dizzy, as you're watching, and Twiggy doesn't even notice this because he's so like wrapped up in eating this thing. Some of the bits of lobster are squiggling, even though they're like cut up, cooked bits of lobster.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem to be affecting Twiggy whatsoever. And as far as any response to, hang on, sneeze coming. Okay, sorry. As far as response to Lilith, you don't hear anything. There's not any no one says anything to you. Nothing really moves around or anything. But all of a sudden, behind you, you feel a warmth, and you look behind you, and there's a little bit of crackling as a fire has been lit within the stove, or within the fireplace here.
It's gonna raise an eyebrow. This is all weird. And toss in a piece of debris.
Okay. Yeah.
Handedly toss in some debris.
It takes a few moments for it to catch, but it's all pretty dry, and there's a little bit of kind of chemical-y scent because some of the wood has been stained, but other than that, it catches and burns quite well.
Right. Lilith is gonna peek out one of those other doors, not fully walk out, but she wants to peek out.
Okay. If you peek out this door, you can verify that the dining room, that like very large dining room, is down there.
I
This
think the
one
one
opens. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That one. The one that you just
Okay. Peeking in there, you do see there's a set of stairs that descends down into darkness. There's no windows or anything. And if you peek into this one, it looks like a pantry.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let everybody else know what I found.
Okay.
And if we should go down the stairs.
There is kind of a gross smell that wafts out of this after you open the door. Everyone smells it just because it's like that bad food smell that comes out of your trash can if you don't open it or if you don't take it out for a few days, and just kind of like rolls into the room and hangs out with you all.
Wasn't me. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, sure don't want any of this. We got a fire, got a lobster roll. And
I'm pretty sure I don't want any.
I'll take it for the road then, I guess. What, are we going downstairs then?
As you watch like a little bit of lobster twitch around.
Hey, stop that.
Ew.
Stop that. I like it when they're a little lively. Although really technically they're not supposed to be moving like after they get boiled and then chopped up. I mean, there's... That's probably fine. It's probably fine. It's probably fine.
That's not going to upset your stomach at all. Did we find a
mean-
bathroom in this place?
You have not seen a bathroom in this place. Not yet, anyway. All right.
We
where
go
do you...
downstairs and
Gonna
we
go
try
down
and
the
find
stairs?
Lyra.
Okay. I just need to move you over real quick. Let's see. Down the stairs. Sorry, I need to double check something.
Like the worst haunted house. It's all stinky and wriggling.
No, it's got great hospitality. They,
Right.
There's lobster rolls and fires popping in. They even put on a cool light show. Could have been changelings, but probably light show.
There you are.
I don't trust it.
All right, just verify for me that you can see the new map when it loads and that you can move your
See the map?
characters.
I believe so.
Yep.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you head down those stairs, there's a long, dramatic pause for effect. So as you continue down, the stairs kind of creak, and there's cobwebs across the stairwell. And you walk into what looks like a large cellar that's has several dusty racks that are 8 feet tall that have like wine turns in them. One of the casks has burst, covering the stone in crimson. That would be this large stain, which looks obvious that it came from the cask as opposed to being a body. What do you do?
Maybe there's a body in the cask.
Well, I mean, this is obviously where the beer is, or the drinks. Hospitality continues. I love it. Very good. A plus. Yeah, go help myself to some booze.
Okay. So as you flit along these racks that are just like, there's just hundreds of bottles that are lined up in there. You
So
notice that
pick
they
one at random.
have... What's that?
Just pick one at random.
Okay.
But do they have do they have like a sequencing you said, or you're talking about, or is that right?
They have like labels on them. The one you pull out says Purple Grape Mash number 3.
Perfect. Don't know what any of that means, but it's probably great. Does anyone have a bottle opener?
Apparently not.
Bust open the tap.
Oh, they're taps. They're not bottles.
Oh no,
right?
this definitely has, this one has a cork in it. Yeah, all the bottles have corks in them. You did just come from the kitchen.
I did.
Get
Just trying to think if
a cork or get
there's a way to.
an opener.
Can I use Druidcraft to pull the cork out?
Ooh.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. It's a
Okay.
natural material, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna shape the cork into a little pony, or no, an elk, because we had elk. Elk
Yeah.
is a theme here, so it's a little cork elk, and put it on the spot where I took the bottle from.
Yeah. So essentially, the cork pushes itself out as it's growing into this elk, and there's like, the wine stain is part of it, and as it forms, it's a little disturbing because the wine stain looks like the elk had been shot, and then the stain spreads down its belly like it's dripping blood. Dizzy, while this is going on, what are you doing?
I'm gonna inspect the barrels.
Okay. What would you like to know?
I guess, like, does it look like they've been used, like, anytime recently, or has it been, like, a long time?
It looks like it has been a long time, and there's cobwebs and dust that just cover them all. But as you near where you are, from the broken cask, you hear meow, meow.
Hey, I'm gonna go investigate the sound.
Okay. Twiggy, as you have done that, this kind of pungent vinegar smell wafts out of the bottle. I don't know
I
what
will
Twiggy
never
knows.
understand. I will never understand about wine. I just don't get it. Is that a good smell or a bad smell? Do you guys know?
Lilith, what are
I'll
you
drink
doing?
it.
I am gonna look around for doors, or if there's any kind of shuffling of like footsteps in the dust.
Okay. You do notice that the floor is surprisingly clean. Like, there is dust in the edges and corners and on top of the bottles. And as you're nearing this door, is about the time that you hear the meow. And just to be clear, it doesn't sound like a cat meowing. It sounds like meow.
Like a person said it?
It sounds like somebody's saying the word meow like a cat would.
Amazing.
Definitely a cat.
Yeah. Can I tell that it's not a cat?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Do.
Head over to the barrel, wherever the sound is coming from as well, and try and suss that out
Okay.
while chuckling to myself. Because that's silly.
Sorry, I thought I had these already. Do. Apparently not.
Hey.
Sorry.
It could be a cat.
Right?
Being extra sneaky, sounding kind of like a human, sounding like a cat.
What, you didn't know the cats were able to talk? I mean, cats have been able to talk, forever, but they just act like they can't.
Because they feel they're superior.
Well, yeah, it's a long con. It's the only way to get, suckers to let them out.
Do everything that they need.
Yeah. Yep. It's been in the works for thousands of years. They've kind of started off pretty strong with the Egyptians, and taking over the world now. They've gone global.
It's true. We have 3 cats, so I know. I'm their servant. It's okay.
I miss having a cat. I do. I'm gonna get a cat for the dog. I think he would be very happy if we had a cat overlord in the house that he could stare at.
They rule the roost.
They do.
We're the peasants. Peasant, feed me. Peasant, pick me up. Peasant, scratch my butt.
So Dizzy, what's your passive?
It's 11.
Okay. As you near it and you're kind of watching for it, you do notice there's a little bit of movement right here that catches your eye.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'll head over there and try to figure out what it is, what's moving.
Okay. So why don't we click on our tokens and roll initiative?
My word. Look at that cute hairless kitty cat.
That's not quite what it looks like, but I'll explain it here in a moment.
Okay.
I totally thought I had these loaded up, but I'm apparently wrong, because it's not. It's probably in another game. I'm gonna go and find them one of these days. Amazing. Oh, there's everybody. That was weird. Okay, sorry about that. So Twiggy, you hear this meow, meow, coming from over there. You're holding this wine bottle, asking them if anyone knows about wine. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna, I guess, take a swig of it. I don't see that cat over there, do I?
You do not.
Okay, so yeah, I'll take a swig of that that wine, I guess.
Does Twiggy like the strong, like pungent taste of vinegar / bad wine?
I think as long as it contains alcohol, I don't think he cares.
Okay.
He may seem like he has a refined palate, but he does not.
Okay. It bites. Like, it definitely is like rough going down. You're not sure if it has alcohol in it. Like, not being a wine person, you're just like,
this must be delicious,
right?
How do elves do this? I'm gonna go try a different bottle. Just see if I can't find.
Keep trying all the bottles.
Okay.
Actually, no. We're gonna start with the tap. We'll just open a tap and see.
Okay. You want to head that direction?
Yeah, I'll head over that direction. I'll flit over here.
Cool.
right here.
So Dizzy, what do you do?
I'm just gonna stare at the critter.
Okay. Is this like an intimidating stare or just a I know you're there stare?
I know you're there.
Okay. Even though it's in the shadows, now that you've noticed and you look up, it looks a lot like a cat, although it's kind of up on its back legs, and it looks like its front legs are more arms, and with like thin, spindly hands, and it looks a lot like a hairless cat, except for its skin is like a dark gray, and its mouth is like much wider and full of like razor sharp teeth. Just so you have an idea of what you're looking at.
Who are you?
Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna kind of see what it's gonna do.
Okay. Is there any held action that you want to do?
No. It doesn't look that intimidating, so.
Okay. All right. So as you glare at it, it hisses. This one's much more like a realistic hiss as opposed to it going hiss, hiss, like it was trying to make the cat noise. And it's going to try and jump on you. Rah. Oh, I don't have dice next to me.
Am I able to reach my hand out to stop it from jumping on
No. Because of where you're located. Does a 16 hit you, Dizzy?
Yes.
Okay. So it jumps down, and as you're like trying to kind of like ward it off, it's going to bite you for 6 total damage.
Oh man.
You don't have any reductions, do you? Like say to force?
No.
Okay. I'm sorry, did you say you had a held action you wanted to do?
Oh no held action.
As that one jumps down, Lilith, because you're watching kind of in that direction as opposed to being so close to it, you do see another one pop up out of that keg.
I would like to...
Sorry, not quite your turn. Sorry, I just want to let you know you saw it. It does hop and skip over the top here and then jumps at the fairy. Rah! But a 12 misses the fairy, yes?
It totally misses.
Okay.
Side flit.
So it like jumps at you, you flit, and it lands on the floor. Actually, since it jumped at you, it's gonna land on the floor there. Climbing out from behind. Like kind of climbing from underneath more. Another one runs up to Lilith and tries to chomp on her. Does an 18 hit you? Oh, she's okay. We will resolve that when she comes back. And then Dizzy, another one's gonna climb out from behind you. One, two, three, four, and another one comes out there. So one more on Dizzy is going to get a 16.
Does.
Yep.
And so that's 6 more damage. And on Twiggy, oh, natural 20.
Well, I think I am downed now.
So this one's on Twiggy. The critical's on Twiggy.
Critical.
Oh yeah, I meant like a. Cause if I remember correctly from the last session, did we heal at all or no?
Oh, you're down hit points. Oh,
yeah.
Gotcha.
We didn't heal.
So there's a triumphant meow as Dizzy falls over.
Oh, no.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Okay. Twiggy, you're gonna take let's call it 10 damage.
Oof. Okay.
And then, sorry Lilith, now it's your turn. Oh, one got a 16 to hit you. Does that hit you? Okay, so you're gonna take 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay.
Wait, was it the one that? Oh, we go.
6 damage. Alright. I am going to melee strike the kitty that's by me.
Okay.
Is that
Nice. Did that roll?
Did it go through?
Oh, are you using
Bludgeoning.
a weapon or are you punching?
I'm using a mace.
Okay. So maces are
Not-
D8? Is that right?
Let's see here.
So let's do.
Like that? Oh,
Oh yeah.
you rolled.
Oh, let's go with my roll. It looks better. And then what is your strength modifier?
Strength is. Oh no, that's a saving. Oops. Oopsies.
+2.
My strength is 15 plus 2.
Okay. So you're going to do 13 total damage to it. So you just like bring your mace down and there's just like whatever this thing is that looks kind of like a weird mutated cat on like hind legs. You just like smoosh it. And there's just like a crumpled left behind.
Ew.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. That should bring us back to Twiggy.
Well, this was unexpected. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rage. I'm mad. I'm mad. Gonna. There is a button for that on here, I believe. But there was a right. Where's the surge thing? Where is that?
I don't know.
There's supposed to be a button. Supposed to be a button here. The hell? Oh, haha! Found it!
Yay!
Okay, so then I'm going to Roger. Okay, it's going to be a 2. Can teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space. You can see. Yeah, each turn is bonus. Okay, so while raging, I'm going to stab that the one that took a bite of the crime on me.
Okay.
There.
That would be this one.
There we go.
That will hit.
It'll does it include my rage in there?
Is your
No, it
rage
does
plus
not.
3?
My rage
Oh.
is plus 2.
Okay, so do
it'll be
11.
11.
So you angrily stab forward. You just run this thing right through, and it's like, meow! What else do you want to do?
And then I bamf. In a cloud of glitter. Bamf! Coming here to back up
I have
the
a
crew.
question about your ability.
Yeah.
Is it considered magic because it's like a wild magic surge?
I don't know. Let's see here. Where would that be? I would assume it probably is some sort of magic.
Go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
It is a wild magic table, so yeah, it's just cause a wild surge when I go into rage. Do
Okay.
you want a d6, you said?
Yes, please. 3.
Son.
Okay, roll another one.
Go.
Oh, geez. Let's see. How am I going to reflect this? Let's use that one. You're on top of this, is that correct?
Oh no, I'm flying, so I'm hovering next to her shoulder height.
Okay, gotcha. So you bamf away. Oh, they're actually close enough. I need you to roll d6 2 more times.
D6. All right. Another 3 and a 4.
3 and a 4. Okay. So you bamf away, and as you reappear, this creature explodes.
Awesome.
And as the little pieces of it settle, they all kind of morph and turn into miniature versions of what was just there. And they all look at you, and they like, some are like hissing and some are going meow, meow.
Okay.
Dizzy, can you make me a death save?
How do I do that from... Oh, I think I did it.
Nice, you did. 15, 1 success. Excellent. Lilith, you notice that despite the damage done to Dizzy, he remains breathing, and then what just happened? Weird. And then they're going to move up to you. Meow, meow, meow. See, meow. One gets a 19 and one criticals on you. So it's going to be 16 total damage.
Ah, Jesus.
What?
What?
So I'm down.
You're down?
I'm down.
Oh no!
Death is expensive, guys.
It's
Death is
all up to
expensive.
Expensive. Oh my god.
Okay.
8
Let's
feet.
see. Ooh, I can do stone endurance.
Yes.
And I think I would like to do that.
Okay.
It is 1d12 plus 2. Let's see. As a reaction, reduce damage dealt to you by 1d12 plus 2.
Okay, so you're going to take 8 damage instead of 16. Does that keep you up?
That keeps me up.
Okay.
But now I don't know how to get back to my hit points on D&D Beyond. It went right into failure success. How do I get back?
That is a good question. I'll take a look at that while I explain. This, what looks like a swarm of these things, starts heading.
I got it. We're good. Okay, continue. I'm alive, but I only have 8 points.
So essentially what looks like a bunch of smaller versions of this cat creature like run forward and stop on top of, they're in this square that's kind of sharing the body of the one you squished. You did notice this other one climb the bottles and is on top of this. And actually, it's going to dash. It's going to get to here. It is above you, Twiggy.
Oh my god.
It looks like it's going to try and jump down at you.
Ah.
Lilith, what do you do?
I'm gonna take. Am I tall enough to reach the one that is trying to jump down on Twiggy?
I'd say you'd be able to like reach it with your mace if you wanted to hit it. Grabbing it would be a little more difficult.
Be here and how close are we to dying?
What? Sorry, what was the question?
Well, who's worse off, Twiggy or
Dizzy.
I mean,
Dizzy.
Dizzy's unconscious. Twiggy's still
Dizzy's
flitting around, so
unconscious.
yeah.
Yeah, for now.
Okay. I think I am going to shoot. First of all, I think I'm going to put the light, cast my light again by Twilight Sanctuary, and I grant everybody 1d6 plus 3
Oof.
temporary hit points.
Okay. So that won't bring Dizzy up, just so you know. Temp hit points doesn't bring you back
Okay.
from.
That's okay. But
It does mean
it'll
he will
still
have
help.
them when he wakes up, but
It'll still help Twiggy. And then I'm going to attack the one of them over Dizzy. And I actually have 2 weapon fighting, not 1. Oops. And I'm going to strike the closest one to Dizzy.
real quick, how far out does your light go again?
Let's
Sorry.
see here. No. Where is it? Where is it? 30-foot radius?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And it moves with me.
Okay. There is your aura. So that's 8
Okay.
temporary hit points that Twiggy gets.
Mm-hmm.
And Dizzy, if you wake up, you'll have 8 temporary hit points.
Okay.
And then you wanted to swing at which?
I'm gonna swing at this one.
Okay.
So, let's see, what was that again?
Oh.
A D8?
Gotcha. I see your. If you click on your mace, does it roll? Like, does it give you a little die to roll, kind of like that?
There's no die that comes up with it.
Weird. I don't know what happened
Yeah.
to that because it was there before. So let's go. D8 plus 2 is 5. So you do 5 damage to this one. You swing your mace down and it like cracks into the side of the thing, and like its arm obviously smooshes, and it's like meow meow.
If you
Anything
were
else?
this would not be happening.
All right. So that
I'll
was your
do it.
bonus action and your attack. You gonna stay where you are?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay.
I think I want to kind of lean actually I want to lean over Dizzy a little bit.
Gotcha, like
So
kind of
anything that attacked
protectively.
him- Yeah,
Okay.
anything that attacked him kind of has to go through me first.
Okay. Twiggy.
Well, let's see here. Gonna as bonus action just bamf, come over here. And I'm gonna stab that cat in the butt.
What?
All angry like. What? Boop.
That's gonna miss. Actually, because you bamf. Nope, because it didn't roll. Go ahead and roll another time.
Oh, sorry.
Since you bamfed behind it, I feel like you get advantage.
Bamf. Surprise.
Oh, it still doesn't hit.
Wow.
So you bamf and you just like judge wrong, and your stab goes wide.
I'll froth the mouth a little bit. Do some arcane stuff, and that should be it. That's all I can do. It's a bonus and an action, and I don't think I'll move from here.
Okay. Dizzy, make me a death save. Nice. 2 successes. All right. What are they going to do here? The one that you tried to stab felt the wind on its bottom and turns to attack Twiggy. That would be a 13.
Negative.
Okay.
Ah!
This one, instead of jumping on Twiggy, because Twiggy's no longer there, is going to jump at Lilith. And this one over here is also going to attack Lilith. Oh, actually, whew, roll me for... Nope, just 3d6s there, John, separately.
I can do that. Well, I'll do this, and then I'll separate them out.
It might change how things go. 6, okay.
2, 1, and 3.
Oh, okay. 2, 1, and 3.
Uno, dos, tres.
I need... Oh, no. Oh, no. So I need 2 Constitution saves from Twiggy and Lilith.
Con save. Hang on. Con save. I think it's just strength. It's a con save, right?
Yeah, con save. All right.
I don't know why I rolled 3 times.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right. And Lilith, roll one more time. Perfect. Okay. So as Twiggy teleports across, the 3 that are still their normal selves, instead of having exploded to be a small swarm of these things, 2 of them radiate light, and then a pulse flashes off of them. Only one of those was a fail, so Lilith, you're going to take 3 force damage. And then the other one, nothing obvious happens to it. And then Dizzy did his thing. Okay, so let me just double check. All right, so the one turned around and tried to get Twiggy. The other 2 normal ones are going to take hits at Lilith. Ah, there goes that crit again. And
wow.
The other is a 12. Does a 12 hit you?
Who, me?
A 12? Lilith. Does a 12 hit Lilith? Yeah? Ow. Wait, Lilith, why are you getting hit with a 12? That seems low.
It's a bit low.
We're going to check that in a moment. But the crit might be... That would be 10 damage. Are you still up? No? Okay. So Lilith goes unconscious. And the other hit... we just say that doesn't matter. The swarm, in that case... moves and is standing on top of Dizzy as it tries... Oh, no, it actually needs to move on top of... So it, like, climbs up and jumps off these bottles, and Twiggy, it's going to try and, like, attack you on their way down. just doesn't work. Like they're leaping at you from the bottles, but you manage to dodge out of the way.
Ah!
Well, let's make a death save. I'll do that for you. Oh no! Maybe
Holy
I
shit.
shouldn't make death saves for you. Okay. Twiggy, things have gone sideways. What would you like to do?
Well, it seems like even my extremely powerful magic, is no match for these cat things. But I'm trying to think, crunching numbers. Can I take all these guys? Can I take them all? Can I take them? Because I can't drag my compatriots out. But I do have Shrubby. Maybe Shrubby can help. I'm gonna pull out my awakened shrub.
Okay.
It's now or never, Shrubby. Chuck Shrubby at you know what? We're gonna go after this little guy here because maybe the awakened shrub can handle that one.
The shrub is a medium creature, correct?
I don't know.
I think it is. Which one's it going to go after?
The little mini guy, the one that's 4.
I'm actually going to set this so you can move.
Go on, Shrubby. Then I'm going to stab this one in the butt again.
Okay.
Stab in the butt.
That will hit.
Oh, yeah.
And
12 points.
As you stab it in the butt, it just like goes all the way the length of this thing's body and comes out like its shoulder blade, and it looks at it surprisedly and then falls to the floor as you pull the rapier back.
No, I'll leave it on. I'm going to bludgeon them to death with this thing. I'm super mad. Yeah, and it's, I don't have the, I guess I don't know what an awakened shrub does. Get some stats on that guy. Awakened shrub. It has sentience. Oh god, it is useless.
Let's see if I can.
But it's something.
Right?
It's a +1 to hit. All right. Go on, Shrub. Do it.
Oh, there's no buttons in this one. That sucks.
Nope. Shrubby's just warming up.
Which one did you attack?
The amalgam here,
the swarm,
multi-cat.
Gotcha. All right.
Have I figured out yet? Well, actually, probably moving or making the shrub do a thing is probably a bonus action anyway. So, yeah, that'll be it.
Okay, Dizzy, death save. 20. You're stable. You're just unconscious. And okay. 1, 2, 3. Blah blah blah. Actually, this one's gonna swarm over that. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, on Twiggy. Natural 1. On the shrub. A 19 from the first one, and then from the
Shrubby!
And then from the swarm a critical. So these two just, I think, take out the shrub.
10 hit points.
Yeah. It's not the first one, but the second one just like rips what's left of the shrub apart as after the first one clawed through it, the little ones just like begin to tear off little pieces, and they're all holding it up in victory.
Oh man. Shrubby, no.
Lilith, do you have the ability to make a death saving throw, or would you like someone else that's not me to roll it in case it kills your character? Oh, so I think you're muted, so if you can, thumbs up or nod if you want someone else to roll it. Okay. Dizzy or John, who wants to take this responsibility?
Nope.
1, 2, 3, nod it.
Hey.
It's Dizzy. Nice. Good job, Dizzy. Twiggy.
Oh god. All right. I mean, they just murdered Shrubby.
Yeah.
Oh my god. How dare. I guess we're just gonna deal with this guy here next.
Okay.
Go to up.
Excellent.
And that'll be a +2 damage.
Okay. What happens when you stab that one?
There's just probably gonna be lots of glitter, just rage-filled glitter.
So as you stab through it, this rage-filled glitter just runs the length of your rapier and blows out the back of it, and there's just like a glitter cloud that settles on the ground as it falls over dead. So now there's one standing that's normal, and then the one that burst into a swarm. What would you like to do? You have your bonus action and your movement still.
I don't know. Have I pieced it together that the wild magic, I mean, my totally legitimate and very powerful, supremely powerful arcane focus.
Yeah.
Have I drawn a conclusion or like a connection between?
I feel like you would notice that both times that you teleported, it caused some kind of reaction in these creatures. Neither time seemed really great.
Yeah, but maybe it could be really bad. Surely.
Both times it was really bad for you guys.
I know, right? I mean, I'm just gonna fly in this guy's face. Right up in his face.
Okay.
Right up in his face. I'm gonna shake the body of the other cat thing on my rapier. I'm so mad.
You're flying over, correct? So like the swarm can't. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, but you already took your attack, correct?
Yes.
Gotcha.
So I'm just
moving over there. Okay. Dizzy, you were stable. Like visions of something start to like enter your mind as you're just kind of like in that somewhat stable sleep-like state. What are those things? What are you dreaming about?
I want to say the carnival that we were at before, just kind of having, visions of, I guess, the scenery and the people.
Is it a good dream, or is it a foreboding?
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
Okay. And that brings us to their turn. This one's going to climb up because you're flitting about. Is that correct, Twiggy? So it needs to come over and try and get you from climbing, and it's going to roll its attack. That will miss, and then the swarm does the same thing. Does a 17 hit you?
Yes, a 17 definitely hit.
Okay. You're raging, correct?
Oh yeah.
Do
So
you have
bad.
do you have any resistance to force damage?
I don't think so. Where would rage be? Nope. Because I'm not a bear.
Okay.
I am a,
So
wild
after
thing.
reduction, you're going to take 13 points.
Okay, so maths. 13 points. Okay.
Are you still up?
Wait, why is that not erasing? Zero. Do I have to put 0 in there? I have 1. Should have 1. If my math is right.
Okay. So several of these things jump off and grab you and manage to like bite at you before they like fall down to the ground. There's large chunks of your wing missing. There's glitter just everywhere. Lilith, do you want to make a death save for us? Would you like someone else to make the death save? John, it's all you. You're the only one who hasn't rolled for her yet.
Would that be on here? Where is that on here?
Just roll a d20.
Okay, so over here, like this. I'm used to having it just like right in the center of the sheet.
Nice.
Hey.
Excellent.
Hey.
2 successes, 2 failures. Could go either way. We'll see how this goes.
It's for the beans.
Twiggy, it's your turn.
All right. Oh my god. Okay. Shrubby's dead. 2 of these things left. I don't have any other. I'm just gonna have to stab. Stab.
Which one are you stabbing?
Yeah. Well, it seems like the little guys hit me for way harder than the big guy.
It's
So,
true. The big guy has been
damn.
damaged, though.
Oh, yeah, I guess the big guy. If he's already been damaged, I need to kill him. So, yeah, big guy.
Okay.
Full size.
That is enough to take it out. What happens?
I'm going to stick the rapier in its mouth and then just kind of like sausage casing the other one, and then as far as I can get it in there, and then pull out my my rapier and I don't know, froth the mouth a little bit.
Okay. And I will say you didn't notice the swarm have any effect when you bamfed the second time.
Ah, brilliant. Then I will definitely bamf. I believe it's, what is it, 30 feet? We're just going to say 30. Yep, okay, perfect. We're just going to kind of bamf here.
Okay.
Top of that barrel. And that'll be it.
Dizzy, you smell in your dream, there's like the smell of warm churros and some kind of baking bread. Fairies flit around carrying steins of beer and wine and mead. Mr. Light and Mr. Witch both are walking arm in arm. They have, each of them has like, one has a watch and one has a cane. They're rather nondescript because you didn't really know what they looked like. So in your imagination, like the cane has like a silver crooked top and the watch is, you know, like a chain watch. It's all very peaceful and relaxing, has an air of entertainment as opposed to the discomfort you felt last time while being there. The swarm climbs up there. They all like go over there. A couple of them are like swinging on bottles to get there, and they're eyeing Twiggy there. All right, this is for the money. We're gonna have you roll it afterwards because I don't want to be responsible. Sorry, Twiggy. It's your turn. What do you do?
To rapier out. I'm gonna charge. Yeah, just charge him right in the butt.
Okay.
All right, here we go. The attack would be this. Yeah, roll the attack. Oh Jesus, Finn.
yeah,
buddy.
roll it.
Oh my God. Oh, this dog has farted something fierce. All right.
This would be 12, right?
12 points of damage. Yeah.
Okay. So you stab some of them, and they're now skewered, and they go and fall limp. But there are several left. What do you do?
Bam. I'll bamf over here on top of that.
Okay. Let's see. So the group tries to jump from the top of this one to the top of this one. None of them make it. They just kind of disappear. You can't see them any longer. So that'd be... And then they climb up over on this one and head this way. Dizzy, you have more dreams, or like the dream continues. Mr. Witch and Mr. Light both walk past you. Mr. Witch takes off his top hat and bows to you, puts the hat back on, and they walk off arm in arm. The fellow whose hat you took walks by you, says, "I love your hat. It's so wonderful. It reminds me of the hat I once had." Twiggy, what do you do?
I will propel myself with a magical puff of wind, I suppose, from behind myself.
Okay.
Call it a wind. Classy. We're gonna stab this guy. Wow. Does 10 hit it?
No, a 10 will miss.
Right, and then we will go like, bamf. That's it.
Okay. If you start hearing weird noises coming through my mic, someone's getting sassy.
I haven't heard her yet.
She was sassy earlier, but I don't think she was close enough to the mic to hear it, so now you might hear it. Okay, so as Dizzy continues to have this dream, these ones are gonna like move to here, and they're all like cursing at you and shaking their fists. What do you do, Twiggy?
Murder them. Still in rage.
That'll hit. So 11 total, right?
11 total.
You skewer several more, but as you get closer, they did a held action.
Uh-oh.
They jump towards you. Let's see if they get you. Oh, come on. Be nice to me.
This one's for the beans.
And they all just like completely miss. Some fall off of the thing entirely and land on the floor. Do you bamf after missing them?
Missing?
Yeah, you missed with your 10.
22.
Sorry, I saw the 10. Yeah, that one totally hits. Does 11. Okay. After you hit, do you bamf? Okay.
Yep.
These ones will climb down. You do not see them. What do you do?
Well, I mean, if they're out of sight now, can I don't have any potions on me, do I? Surely Lilith, or Dizzy. I don't. have potions? Which one would be more likely to have potions? Did they buy potions? I don't know. He's the closest. They're the closest. So I'm gonna go to
Yes, I see.
Dizzy. Dizzy, do you have like a potion pouch or like something that you would normally store such things?
I do not.
Do you, Lilith?
So as you're rifling through their stuff, you do see a couple of those things disappear, like they're crawling up the steps, and they disappear from your view. Huh?
Now. Well, I mean, I'm rage is down.
Yeah, so as your rage settles and you're sitting there trying to find a potion in Dizzy's pouch, you look towards Lilith, and it's hard to tell whether or not she's still breathing. And that is where we're going to end for this week.
Oh no.
Oh my.
My God.
Oh my, that was
Oh.
Yeah, would they separate into the swarm, that can get ugly. Whew. So with that, we're gonna call it for the week. Does anyone have any announcements they need to make? Anything coming up? I know this Saturday, John and I are going to be playing. We get to play. We're doing the Cypher Systems Claim the Sky, which is the superhero stuff. That's at 2:30 p.m. Eastern here on the channel. So join us for that. Dizzy have anything? No? Will have any fun announcements?
Baby just went to bed. Just at the wrong time. Now she's out like a light. No, I think I will have announcements for my Twitch. I'll be doing crafts soon.
That's awesome.
Now that my workroom is starting to come together.
Nice.
And maybe D&D related dinners. So
Nice.
I love it. I've been doing. No, I totally want to see you do it because I keep thinking about it, and I'm just like, I totally want to do this, and then I'm like, then I have to move things into the kitchen, and I don't know if I want to deal with that. So awesome. Let us know when that happens because I want to watch it.
Absolutely. It'll be a grand adventure with baby, so we'll see.
Nice. Nice.
It might be like Pinterest fails, maybe, but hopefully I'll have some things that turn out yummy.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you for watching today. We will see you next Wednesday, 2:30 p.m. Bye.